Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. In a world filled with glitz, glamour, and never-ending drama, reality television rarely pauses for reality. But today, the Real Housewives universe has been shaken by heartbreaking news involving one of its most polarizing and talked-about stars, Kim Zolciak. Known for her blonde wigs, no-nonsense attitude, and catchy one-liners, Kim rose to fame on The Real Housewives of Atlanta and later starred in her own spin-off series, Don't Be Tardy. But behind the makeup, designer handbags, and extravagant lifestyle, Kim's life has been anything but picture perfect. And now, tragedy has struck again. A shocking turn for a once-beloved star. The sad news broke early this morning when multiple sources confirmed that Kim Zolciak has been hospitalized following an apparent breakdown. One triggered by the devastating culmination of legal battles, financial collapse, and emotional turmoil. Those close to Kim say she had reached a breaking point, one she had tried to hide for months. Her estranged husband, Kroy Bierman, called emergency services late last night after Kim reportedly locked herself in her room and stopped responding. Paramedics arrived at the family's Alpharetta, Georgia mansion, the same home that has been at the center of their foreclosure and financial struggles, and transported Kim to a local hospital under medical supervision. She was unresponsive emotionally, crying nonstop, saying she had nothing left, a family insider revealed tearfully. It was like watching someone crumble right before your eyes. A marriage in ruins. Kim and Kroy's tumultuous relationship has made headlines repeatedly over the past 2 years. Once a picture of fairy tale romance, documented on Don't Be Tardy, their marriage has been slowly unraveling in public. In early 2023, the couple stunned fans by filing for divorce after 11 years of marriage. While they briefly reconciled that summer, by fall, things had grown worse. Allegations flew in both directions. Verbal abuse, manipulation, neglect, and even drug use were rumored. All the while, they continued living under the same roof, unable to sell their home due to mounting debts and legal holds. Kim always believed they'd get through it, the insider continued. She thought love would be enough. But love doesn't fix unpaid taxes or constant fighting. It broke her spirit. Financial freefall. Once living like royalty, Kim is now facing serious financial devastation. Court documents and public records have shown the couple owes over $1.1 million in unpaid taxes, multiple credit card debts totaling over $200,000, and are in foreclosure on their lavish mansion. Despite appearances on Instagram, where Kim still posted filtered selfies, fashion hauls, and makeup tutorials, her reality was far different. According to sources, Kim has been borrowing from friends, selling off luxury handbags, and even hosting private paid shoutouts and cameo videos to stay afloat. It's humiliating for her, said a close friend. Kim built an empire on being fabulous. To go from jets and Channel to pawning Birkin bags and crying over missed payments, it destroyed her self-worth. Health woes and panic attacks. On top of the emotional turmoil, insiders say Kim has been suffering from panic attacks, insomnia, and sudden weight loss. She reportedly lost nearly 25 pounds in just a few months, which friends say is not due to any new diet or health regime, but pure stress. She can't sleep. She hardly eats. She just paces around the house or locks herself in the bathroom for hours, another source confided. She won't even answer calls from her daughters sometimes. That's how far gone she is emotionally. Family members say that Kim had refused to seek professional help, believing she could manage everything on her own. But last night's mental health emergency finally forced intervention. A cry for help ignored. Fans who follow Kim closely have begun to suspect something was wrong. Over the past few months, her once lively and humorous social media posts had turned erratic. She would delete and re-upload pictures, write long cryptic captions, and post sudden bursts of content at 3 a.m. She was crying out for help in the only way she knew how, with her filters on. One fan commented on Reddit, It was all a mask, and now it's cracked. There are also growing concerns that the pressure to stay relevant in the reality TV world contributed to her breakdown. Kim was rumored to be desperately pushing for a return to Bravo, even contacting producers to pitch an all-new show or revival of Don't Be Tardy, only to be turned down. She felt like nobody wanted her anymore. Not the network, not her fans, not even Croy, a source said. That kind of loneliness is lethal. Daughters devastated. Kim's daughters, Brielle and Ariana, are said to be devastated by the news of their mother's hospitalization. Both young women have been by Kim's side through every rise and fall, from their Bravo debut to the family's financial collapse. Ariana, who recently moved out of the family home, reportedly rushed to the hospital early this morning and begged medical staff to let her stay the night. They are shattered, a family friend said. No matter how strong they pretend to be on TikTok or Instagram, this is their mom. Seeing her like this is unbearable. What happens next? As of this afternoon, Kim is under evaluation at a private psychiatric care facility, according to sources familiar with the situation. Doctors are monitoring her closely, citing severe emotional distress, disassociation, and exhaustion. Croy has reportedly stayed by her side, putting their ongoing divorce and custody battles on pause, at least temporarily. This goes beyond courtrooms and arguments, Croy reportedly told medical staff. I just want her to be okay. Whether this sad moment becomes the beginning of healing or yet another chapter in Kim's unraveling saga remains to be seen. But what's clear is that the once confident, filter-loving Real Housewife is now fighting for something far more important than fame, her mental health and her future. Fans send support. As news of Kim's hospitalization spread, fans flooded social media with messages of support. The hashtag #PrayForKimZolciak began trending on X, formerly Twitter, with fans and fellow housewives alike sending love and concern. Fame can be a poison. Kim needs love, not judgment, wrote RHONG's Teresa Giudice. Even longtime frenemy Neon Leaks posted a short message, wishing peace and strength for Kim and her family. Sometimes life is bigger than reality TV. Final words. In a world obsessed with perfection, it's easy to forget the cracks behind the curtain. Kim Zolciak, for all her outrageous quotes and rhinestone-covered reality, is still a human being. One who's endured public humiliation, emotional collapse, and financial ruin, all while under the spotlight. Today's sad news serves as a grim reminder that reality stars aren't immune to real life. And while many will continue to debate her choices, one thing is undeniable. Kim Zolciak is in pain, and she needs healing, not headlines. As she begins the long, hard road to recovery, fans around the world are left holding their breath, hoping that this latest chapter will bring something new for Kim. Not a scandal, not a comeback, but peace. Let us all remember that behind every glossy photo is a person struggling to hold it together. And today, Kim Zolciak is that person.